But when I hear the Americans on stage talk about going to the moon, when I hear the Americans, I hear General Hooper talk about his sales approach and what he's going to do. When I have the privilege and honor to meet our astronaut here, Al Worden, who went up in 1971, had a long flight, right? 300 hours, it's reasonably long. That's almost like a drone. They can go for 48 hours, that's nothing. This is an amazing room. I've spent the last couple hours going through and seeing the production and all that you do, both the big companies, the giant ones that are so well known, the Boeings and all that, but it's also the small companies that really add the intellectual energy and on the fringes that lead to gigantic things, and that we couldn't deal without those companies. Those 300 companies, Tom, great job. I've spent the last 4 days with our president, President Trump, and I can tell you it was an honor welcoming him here. It's also a giant job welcoming here, because, you know, coordinating all that, it was all hands on deck for the embassy, making sure that everything he wanted to do was something he got to do. And so we came up with our schedule, and we put these teams together and did all this, and knowing that the president can change his mind, and you have to just go with the flow. And that's just the kind of environment that you live in, I'm sure, where you go in one direction and then you've got to move to a different direction. But I know the president, if he were here today on this red carpet, meeting all of you in the aerospace industry, I know that he would be so proud, and if he could have been here, he would have been here to see all of you and shake your hands. When he sent me over here, he said, Woody, I want you to strengthen the already strong relationship, don't screw it up. And I want you to spend your time on security and prosperity. And we don't know, I guess, a lot of the young people don't know what security really means. They don't know what it means because they've always been secure. But the fact is, some of the other people that remember World War II, remember Vietnam, realize what happens when that's compromised. So there's nothing more important at the end of the day than security, nothing. Because if you're not secure, there's no way to be prosperous. But security and prosperity are linked today with all of you. And that's why the president is pushing so many ways of being able to get this, get what you do out into a broader world market. And so we can have prosperity in the U.S. because strength is both on both sides. You have to be able to make money, and you've got to be able to defend yourself.